Hey there team, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more Landlord Super. Oh, listen to this dude with the angle cutter. Whipper, the buzz whipper doodacky thing. Bladder. Alright, better check the mail. And then we'll have a big poo. So, full disclosure, I had a little bit of a fiddle offline. I didn't record it. I just started a day and I did the crap math of pacing out and getting the measurements right. Long and short of it, we should be good. I'll explain it. Now, I think someone also pointed out that if I didn't claim my UB audio, I didn't get it. Interesting. Okay, so what I did to sort of recap, because I the other night I put a little bit of time in, to be honest, of just essentially starting out by I would sell this property so as to delete the 200 strike through and then rebuy it, and I strove to find the common unit of measurement. It's still a game. Somewhere in a file that governs how this game works is a measurement for what a meter is or whatever, right? And I ended up using the little, well, these you could use as a unit of measurement. If for anyone that's curious what they might have missed, right? If you put one of these down all the way across, and then that's actually 12 of those little blocks that we have when we use these, right? And I think this comes to, what was this? It was like 16 or something, wasn't it? Like if we go all the way across. Okay. I kept scaling and scaling. I also realized, and you've probably figured it out by now if you've seen the other episodes, I was having a hard time with my square roots and squaring. For whatever reason, I was just having a huge brain fart, right? But ultimately, if we're trying to aim for 200 meters square, that's roughly 14 point something or other meters by 14 across. Like it's like 14.1 or something. I can't remember, but it's not exact. So square root of 200 would come out to be 14. Does that sound about right? Yeah, something like that, right? Anyway, it's not important. I'm just giving, if you wanted to go and do the math yourself, you can go and work it out. Essentially what I did is I actually managed to use these units and I made a square and between 71 and 72 and I tell you what, that was a huge pain because I didn't want to trip the strike through, so I had to do it in baby increments. It took a while. So essentially, if I make a 72, and when I say, by this unit measurement, I don't know what else to call it, but by one of these little squares, 72 by 72 will trip the 200 meters square, right? And then funnily enough, if you work all that out and then you divide them by each other to work out a ratio, it comes to around about 5.0016, something like that. Pretty close to call it 5. So I think safe to say, well, I don't want to say safe to say because now we're going to do the next test, but I would say 5 of these equals a meter as far as this game is concerned, which I don't know, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you reckon? Kind of looks like, yeah, could be. My dude might have big feet. So what does that mean? Well, here's the interesting thing. Let's have a look at the constraints on the building that we need to make, right? Where is it? Well, for starters, we need to delete that, so we're going to have to sell this property. But it wants a second floor, right? Now, let's say we made, because I think in squares and I think in that sort of modular psychopathy. What is it, psychopathy? That's what I'm trying to say, I think. Or is it psychopathy? I'm getting the symphasis on the wrong syllables. Anyway, so 100 on top of 100. That makes sense, doesn't it? 2 stories, 100 square each floor. Surely that makes sense. And you know what? 100 square meters. What's the square root of that in meters? 10 by 10. It's a lot easier to work out, right? So we're going to make a property 10 meters by 10 meters, which would be 50 bips by 50 bips, right? If they're a 5-to-1 conversion. Are you still with me, team? So that's the plan. We're going to stick with it. For now, we're going to go into town. Now, look, if my maths are wrong, you're welcome to correct me, though I probably won't. I'll probably binge record 10 episodes before I notice, but that sounds about right, I think. So, what are we going to do? We are going to sell to the council. Now, I've noticed it's doing this weird thing here. If I back out of it and go back in, it'll give me a value. But check this out. This is what I noticed before grinding and measuring. If I sell it to him, I'm going to sell it for 0. He's just going to take the whole property, which is a bit tragic. However, he's then going to sell it back to me for 0. There it is. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Anyway, whatever. It's reset. This game starts... We've discussed this, right? The game starts to fall over pretty badly at the tail end of the loop. Give me another bucket. We'll get them all eventually. Right? I don't even know where they're going. I just keep bringing them home with me like Pokemon. Okay, cool. So, we're in agreement, right? 10 by 10, which is 50 by 50 bips. What's the center? Remember we worked that out, 138 by 138. So center should be 69 bips in. And if we were to use these to measure them out, because it's 16. So let's find our center. Is that right? There we go. Well, you know what? Because this is a perfect square, I could probably diagonal it. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were. Do you know what I mean? Ooh. Oh yeah, no, it should work if I sit it on the diagonals. Right, think about it. If I put you right there, that starts the next 16 measurement in. Oh yeah. Yeah, clever boy, Scarlet. Get this bloody thing out of the road. Oh yeah, push it through the bricks. Surely that won't cause me all sorts of horrendous problems. Alright, so how many of these are we going to need? If they're at 16 a pop, 32, 64, and then 5 on the end. So 4 of these. I could probably walk them over each other, to be honest. Why are you doing it this way, Scarlet? Because I'm a psychopath that thinks like this. This is how I live my life. Everything goes in a spreadsheet. Whatever. Don't judge me. Wonder if I can just stick this through. Like YOLO. Oh no, that's not good at all. I got just the thing for that. Ah, beauty. Okay, so that's 4 in, which is 64, right? Yep. And then I guess I could just bounce another 5 over. Right? 1. Really? You're gonna... I don't know why it does that sometimes. It just bugs out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So total that's 69. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 69 as well. So right on this square should be 69 and 69 in. You with me so far? Oh, look at the little smoke patch. Okay. And, oh, I don't know. What's going to be the best way to mark this out? Doesn't confuse me. What if I just do this? Again, see? It bugs out. It's weird. Let's just do that. So I've got a measurement. Same thing. Bugs out. Don't know what triggers it. Now it works. There's our center. Oh no. Coughing up a lung. Mate, better have a knock back of the old Doyles. Someone said I might be able to put pints in my thing, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. All right, so that should be our center. So now what do we do? Well, we want to do 50 by 50, right? We're going to slab as well. Well, you know what we will do actually is we'll build the walls and enclose it and put a staircase in and enclose it to see if I can get the 200 meter square strike through. Just in case my math is somehow wrong. It could be. It could be. It wouldn't be the first time. Okay, if that's the case, let's pace out the walls. So what's this going to take us? Again, why do you want to just bug out on me now, game? All right, so if we're thinking from origin, 16. Maybe if I go that way. Oh, yeah? $16.32. Wait. Having a bit of a double take. My math's sound, right? If it's 1 to 5, if we're going off 1 to 5 and we want to make 100 square meters, which is small, that's 10 by 10. 10 times 5 is 50. So 50, but then we split 50 because we're making it from center. Really? This is going to be so small. I guess the math makes sense though. The math makes sense. Trust the math, Scarlett. 16. Don't you bug out on me again. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Apparently that's it. That's all it is. But I guess that makes sense. What do we reckon then? So that's across. Let's pace. Guess I'm going to use all these in the end after all. Oh, how do I take off this thing's bra strap? Are you kidding? Come on, you mongrel. Yeah, that'll sort you out. Nope, apparently it won't. Come on, roll or something. And do something. Oh yeah? Hang on. Done. And then I'll just pull this thing out for good measure. Does that make sense? Oh great, whatever, I don't care. I need to do this before I lose the thread. You know what I mean? Right. $16. Imagine if I just had like yardsticks and that. That'd be so much easier. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. So now I've got 25 by 25. Probably start setting walls like that. We can tidy it up in a minute. All right. Yeah, okay. So that should be the corner. Right there. Now, what do these do? 12? Oh, so hang on. 12, 24. Oh, but it's going across 50, isn't it, right? 48 and then 2 on the end? Yeah, okay. This will be a good way to sort of check my homework. Right, so that should be 12. 24. 36. I've struck it through there. 48. 49. No, I misclicked. 49. 50. Right? Same thing, we'll do our workings from this corner. But now bearing in mind that that's going to have to be one shorter, right? So oh, well, hang on. There'll be one each on... Yeah, okay, cool. So that's 12, but it's actually 13, right? 12 plus 1. 24 plus 1. 36. 48 plus 2 when we put that there. There we go. So that should be 48. 49, 50. Two on the end. Oh, this is working out marvelously. What? And why would you say that, Scarlett? You stupid, stupid man. Yeah, so we are including that on the inside, right? Now let's just double check that the strike through is gone. Whoops, misclick. Can I turn my light on? Not while I'm handling this, I don't think. It's alright, I've misclicked anyway. Okay. It's good doing this sort of stuff again. Like, you change careers for long enough, you know. I'm no longer of the old cloth anymore. Not really. So, oh, well, that's good news that it puts the wall up. But obviously, it's not going to affect it or anything like that. However, the hope is that... Let's pull that down for now. What time is it? We can leave all that for the moment. I still have a stairway, which is good. So the hope would be... we do that. And then we... I guess we could make this into a door. Cool. Okay, so now we've got a floor up here. I don't think that counts as a floor until we enclose it, though. Yeah. So that's what we're going to have. What the? Oh, yeah, very good. Might go to the pub then, eh? So what we're going to want to do is enclose the roof, and then that should be 200 on top of 200, right? I'm pretty sure the math... I'm asking on delayed broadcasts. I could be totally wrong and overlooking something very, very fundamental. I think what we do is sleep. But I think I'm doing all right for doing this as someone who's, you know, I haven't really done this sort of stuff in a long time, and I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm pretty happy with myself. Take a poo. Well, subtle. Asbestos peril at Anne's home. No good. Poor old bloody Anne. New jobs? Yeah, I do need to get back down there, and see what's going on. I'm tentatively excited. I shouldn't say that. I'm opening myself up. It's been such a pain, such a struggle. But like, this is the closest we've been yet. Oh, saying things like that, scarred, is just such a bad idea. Wait. Am I supposed to do it like that? No, that doesn't seem right, does it? That seems about right. Doesn't it? No, it's not actually. Interesting. Okay. I own this road. just doing all this crap out in the middle of nowhere. What happens if I drop stuff here? Does it? At least it stays on the roof. It persists. Okay, well, let's just do this for a guide. Oh. What does that mean? I need to hang it off here? And then this I need to... That looks about right, doesn't it? That looks pretty good. All right, well, that creates our measurements, our point of reference. And I guess we just pace it out the same. It's a shame I wasn't smart enough to bring a pallet of these in and I have to carry them up one at a time, but... I mean, I could... Oh, yeah, this is going to be bad, but let's give it a go. Oh, yeah, let's leave them floating in the air too. Very good. Nope, apparently that doesn't work. Once you've unstrapped the old bra strap, that's it. There's no putting the walls back. We're just going to leave this analogy. That's all right. We've got some... We'll get there, you know. Just building anticipation. Come on, man. How good would it be if this works, though? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Two on the end. I'm going to run out of walls. Don't suppose I can place them from down here. Sort of. Oh, yeah? How many more of these have I got? 5. All said. Yeah, I'm going to need another trip. Alright, well that's... I guess we can use... Oh, look at that. That actually did not work at all. Oh, it won't let me place it. This is what you get for trying to shortcut it, Scarlet. You goose. Alright, we'll order some more from Winston in a sec. Oh, I could order him now and stuff him. He can just wait for me to move everything out of the way. Yeah, that's a much better idea, actually. Bugger him. What else has he got going on? I gave him that job. How many more are we going to need? Let's get 2. I reckon 2's smart, 2's safe. Alright. Watch him cross country over him and get jammed up and then stand on his horn. Good old Winston, you know how he is. No. You taking the piss, game? I'm not sure what's going on there, but that's okay. You know what, mate? You can just unload them for me. Champion. Oh no, that's lined up. It's just me brain that's not working. Very good. I was worried it was something important for a moment there. So what's going to be the end result? Well, you know, not to count your chickens before you've turned them into a house, but the hope is that this will make for one of the absolute smallest square footage houses that you can make that meets the requirement. That would be pretty cool. Watch this jerk off into the atmosphere. No, whatever, I'll take one. One's fine. That was a loud collision noise. I love it when objects are just like, nah, not having it. Come on, boys. Come on, boys, we got this. We got it. Let me have my 2, please. 5 cougars, thanks. Oh, lucky I ordered 2, eh? Because one's not gonna cut it. Audible noises of concern. Yeah, man. Oh, take the rubbish out of the way. You're clearly stalling, nervously stalling. All right, just to make sure we haven't struck through. And the prediction is that when I lay this wall and then it ceilings the top square footage, it will register 200 by 200. Please, please, game. Okay. Okay. It's not fair. It's not fair. The math was right. Why would you do this to me, game? I could have sworn I had it. Oh. Alright, well, how do we troubleshoot this? What do we think the problem is? It should be sound, man. It should be sound. What could we hypothetically do here? We could extend the walls very slightly. Like what I honestly suspect is going on is that for whatever reason, I still think I'm right. I do think I'm right. I think it's not calculating it properly. Weird stuff going on here. I don't know what's going on with this. know, part of me is like, maybe if I mean, can I actually screw this in at all? How do you even get to this? I guess I can't screw it in, there's no foundation. I'll crack this. Add a second floor. Install a staircase. Order skip, lay concrete. So the only thing I can possibly think of is if maybe it doesn't count the square footage from the wall, like the area that the walls are taking up. But the math was sound, was it not? 4 lengths of this with 2 on the end, and they're at 12 apiece. 12, 24, 48, 50 across. Right? Same as this. 4 of them by 12, which is 48, plus 1 on either end. That's 50. That's 50 blocks. The only thing, maybe, is the way the rounding works might be just over, right? And I guess I could... How could we test this? I could do this. What's going on upstairs there? Oh no, it's acknowledging it. This is a bit more trial and error, but... Come on. Do I just risk it and do a whole one? How frustrating. The egg on your face, Scarlet. It's so interesting that it's not registering that at all. See how the roof stays the same upstairs. It's not scribbling. So what did I extend that by? 1 row. I guess I could do something similar to the top. hard to say, isn't it? I will sort this out. What's the smartest move to do, though? Should I keep extending the bottom, or should I extend the top in concert? That's the question. So I need to remember this. So what was this? This was 50 across. And this is now 51 deep. Right? On the ground floor only. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll get to the bottom of it. I might save up there. I'll have a think about it. I might even math it a little bit more. Team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.